What's up? I am here. What's up, YouTube? I'm here. And look, I gotta cut my hair. I gotta swoop, whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright, I am here. Can't be here long because I got to shower and get ready for a little event to go to with the fam. So, anywho, for the time being, I'm just gonna wait for a bit because it's only 30 seconds. It's not like it's gonna get bum rushed with millions and millions of people just coming in here just because. My legs right now. Well, it's not even my legs, but really my calf. Yeah, it's really my calves are really kind of smoked right now. But who knows? Who knows? I know I definitely ran really good today because I'm trying to talk and like I can keep running out of air. So I know for a fact that I definitely ran really good today. I can't believe it. Tomorrow is gonna be a record high for the weather. Um, it's going to be 80 degrees where I'm at. 80 degrees, my guy. 80. It is a perfect time to actually go outside and go run some more, but I ran today, so yeah. Um, yeah, 80 degrees, and then we got Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Well, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So the weather's not too bad. Mm. Oh man, this is a legit crash out, man. Hmm. It stopped going down. That's depressing. Hmm. That's like what, $10, I believe. $9, you would say. Nice skull shape. That's a weird compliment. What am I doing? I'm looking at the charts, and I'm just waiting for people to come in so I start talking to them if they come in today. But yeah, so yeah, I'm really gasping right now. My eyes are still glad. Well, not glassy, but red. I really ran really fast today. Um, yeah, I'm tired. I gotta massage my legs, man. I got my little Theragun. I use that kind of faithfully now. It's my best friend. So yeah. God bear with me. I'm trying to breathe too. So I'm losing a lot of air. I'm trying to talk and it's like hard because every time I try to speak, it's like giving me that coughing sensation. So, ugh. But yeah, so like I said, I ain't gonna be on here too long because like I said I got stuff to do today and got here. So I went to the track, finally ran. Sorry, finally ran, and I feel fantastic. Got on the scale. I'm finally breaking that 220. I ain't gonna lie, it is hard to run like that. Very long vertical forehead, pretty symmetrical, decent shape. That sounds so weird. The fact that you, yeah. Anyway, who? Okay. What? What? Yeah, yeah. You talking about people in head shape? Like you collect? Never mind. No, I'm not gonna ask that question. But anyway, running with this weight is very difficult. Clearly, um, uh, I got like this little pace that I'm setting right now. Like so, if I run like 300 meters on the track, um, you know, I like a time, so I do like a minute. So a minute, I gotta get a one whole minute. I gotta run 300 meters. That sounds bad, but I'm starting. When I was in shape, when I ran track, we used to run that in 45 seconds, like 45 seconds, and that was just practice. Of course, that's practice, and we doing it back to back to back, 45 seconds. And then when the season picked up, it got faster. It was like 42, 38 seconds, that kind of, pace. And I'm thinking, I'm like, man, 38 seconds. I was thinking about that too. 38 seconds to run 300 meters. I mean, that is impressive. I mean, especially if you haven't done it in a while or not currently able to do it, that's very impressive. But once you get into that kind of conditioning, that's kind of expected, you know what I mean? But yeah, right now I'm a little bit over a minute, and I ran one of my 300s today, and it actually what I do a minute two. So I'm getting the time down. So I went down. The first time I did it was a minute nine, minute 11, no, minute 16 for to run a 300 meters. I was like, wow, I'm so out of shape. But I'm 220 pounds. So to me, that's still impressive to, move at this with this weight and still trying to do some decent time. But of course, as pounds come down, and of course, me actually keep running, I'm getting faster. Yeah, I definitely do that. So I'm trying to get back down to at least 45 seconds. But the crazy part, I get down to the 45 seconds. That's like bare minimum, like track athlete status. You know what I mean? It sounds weird, but just saying. Um, and I was trying to record. Like, well, I didn't bring my gimbal. I usually bring my gimbal, but I was trying to record. But the last time I recorded some of my videos when I was out there running, it's not as well, it's not as easy. It's just the fact that I'm not certain runs, like if I'm doing like a sprint, like a straight or something like that, it's easier to record. But as far as me like utilizing the whole track, no one's there to zoom in and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of that was kind of out of there. So that was out of the question. And yeah, I can only get like one shot once I leave. But yeah, and I wasn't sprinting today. I wasn't doing no. You're weird, bro. And then you do a question mark. Keep my head up. Like, anyway, this guy's weird. How you gonna compliment my head? Like, and then you say skull. Nice skull shape, bro. That's weird. Yeah. All right. So, I did a good thing about that as far as a solution when it comes to doing my recording or my progress of me exercising and running and stuff like that. Like, again, documenting. So, I don't want to be in shape. I have a before and after. Like, you see me just looking like, lard meat, just lard. And then I'm in shape. And then, like, oh, he did Ozempic or something like that. Like, no, I'm out here running. I'm lifting weights. I'm eating right. All that kind of stuff. And doing the right things and staying away from Ozempic. Those side effects are something serious. Like, some of those people that I've heard so far with the what was it? People that kind of OD'd. No, I won't say OD. They had a lot of bad symptoms when it came to using Ozempic. Like, it's hard to explain. I just remember when I saw it, I was like, wow, people have like stomach issues, gallbladder, all kind of stuff, respiratory issues. It was off the chain. And I was like, all that just to be skinny. And I was like, what happened to the whole um what's the thing they're going, love me kind of thing, beauty standard? Like, you know, what happened to that? Everyone's beautiful kind of approach to everything. And yet y'all low key wanted to be skinny. Yeah, it's kind of questionable. Those same people saying that, and all of a sudden you over there popping Ozempic or shooting it up in your system to get skinny. Yeah, I don't know. All right, my guy. I'm sorry. I gotta put you in timeout. You complimenting my head is just weird. Yeah, I gotta put you in timeout, my guy. Yeah, I gotta put him in timeout. That's just too much for me. Like, I mean, you compliment my head, bro. Like, what? It's weird. Of all the things, well, actually, there's yeah, no, no, I don't. No, I'm good with that. Don't do that. But anyway, the solution I had, like I said, the solution for the video. I mean, videos I'm gonna be making when I'm outside, making more of my content. I finally decided to go ahead and get a decent drone. So it's gonna follow me. It's going to record and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully it does what I needed to do. I hope it don't do nothing crazy, nothing dumb. And like if I don't like it, I'll just take it back. That's all it is to it. If I don't like it, just send it back. If I do like it from using it for a few times, then oh yeah, I'm about that action. But if I happen to put it to use and I just see how clunky or how unsatisfied I am by using the drone, it's getting sent back. But I was looking for drones because I was like, there's some drones that's like $1,000 drones. I'm like, I don't need that. And then, oh, we got all these features and all this. I don't need all that. I don't need none. Actually, I don't need none of that. Not all of it. I don't need none of it. I just need it to follow me at a good speed and all that kind of stuff. And right now, I'm not even that fast right now. I'm really slow. It's I just got some. I'm trying to get my wind up, as you can hear when I'm talking and starting to cough occasionally. Just got through running, so yeah, my chest is still kind of like, working. But once I get down to this, once I finally break this, I think once I break this 220 weight and get down to like 215, almost 210, I feel I know I'm gonna feel a whole lot different. Even with this weight, I ran under a 10-minute mile, and I haven't done that. I haven't done that in a long time, a very long time. And I don't even really go out and run miles. I cut that out because that's one of the reasons why I start feeling so slow now. Just out there, just running little miles and not really losing the weight because it's just, type 1 fibers. Like, I know I gotta, big man movements. Gotta be huffing. But yeah, I ran under 10 minutes recently, and I was actually heavier. I think I was still like 230 give or take. So the fact I was in that range and still running under a 10-minute mile. No, I lied. I was in 220 still. High 220s. But either way, 200 pounds. I think it was funny though. I think it's a compliment, or at least I feel like it is. One of the I forgot his name. I don't really know him personally, but he's a big guy, and he ran like a 7-minute mile. I mean, he's a big boy. Big boy ran a 7-minute mile. He bigger than me. Sorry, he bigger than me and ran a 7-minute mile. That's crazy. I'm like, you cheating, bro. You didn't run no mile. You ran an 800. Ain't no way. But no, he ran it. So I'm like, everybody's different. But I know for me, nah, I ain't running that. Not like that. Not with this stature. And probably he's used to it. He's been big all his life. Not trying to talk down. I'm just saying he's been that stature for a while. 40 pounds, 40, 50 pounds came on me like 5 years ago. So, yeah, I didn't grow up with that weight. But no excuses at the end of the day. No excuses whatsoever. Just gotta go ahead and get it in. So, I can't wait till the drone gets here. I'm looking forward to some more, like, different content, like actually showing, like, I'm out here running and, I actually want to see my stride. And I think about it, of all the time, I actually have a few videos of me when I ran track in college. The videos aren't that good. I think I got 100-meter dash I ran, and I ran against an Olympian too at that time. I was unattached, and I ran against him. I thought that was so crazy. Of course he beat me. but I was second place, so I didn't lose to all the other little people. I just lost to him, but he's an Olympian, so go figure. But this, and he was a 200-meter Olympian, as a matter of fact. So yeah, left me in 100, left everybody in 100. It, but anyway, and then I have my 400-meter ran track meet. One of the track meets I ran a 400-meter dash, and it was in Corpus Christi, and I think that was by far my worst 400-meter run ever in my life, and I'm gonna tell you why. And it wasn't because people beat me. It was because I was so exhausted. I was so exhausted. This was like I was unattached at that time, so I graduated college. I'm still trying to run track, live the dream, all that kind of stuff, and I'm going to track meets, signing up for track meets to go run and still compete and all that kind of stuff. And this go around, it was a track meet in Corpus Christi, which is like 4 or 5 hours for me. Actually, no, they break. My nails grow really fast, my guy. Sorry, I'm not trimming them. But thanks for your advice. What was it? So driving to Corpus Christi, which was like 4 hours and some change. Um, I get there. Of course, I'm exhausted. I'm tired, and then we go to a hotel. We had to book a hotel. Like we doing everything by ourselves because you're unattached. You're not sponsored. So, did the hotel. Did the drive to begin with. Did the hotel late at night. Finally get there, and the hotel itself is just so uncomfortable. The hotel bed was like a rock. Like sleeping on it, I was not comfortable at all. I was in a lot of pain. And then, of course, I get up. I'm tired still. And then we drive to the track meet. And I'm warming up. I'm doing everything, but I'm still like sluggish. Like I'm just dragging, right? Finally, like, okay, let's go ahead and get to this track. Let's go ahead and get on the line, start running. And I'm just like, I feel dead. So run. I think the first 200 meters of that race, I was okay. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you. You was here yesterday. Um, I remember the first 200 meters, I was okay. After that, I swear I just hit a wall. I hit a wall, and the 100 meters, no, actually the last 50 meters. So the 200, I'm died. Actually, I lied. 150. Did the curb and then half the straightaway. And I'm like, wow, bro, I'm cooked, bro. I'm cooked. It's coming up. Finally finished straight away. Coming up on the last curb. I have nothing in me. I'm just I'm just going. And everybody just left me. And I'm like the last person running. Like I never experienced that kind of. I've seen people run like that, where they get left behind and they're like the last one running. Like everybody's done running, but there's still one person in that same heat still running. That was me. That was me one time. I never experienced that until that day. And that was my last, when I think about it, that was my last 400 I ever ran. When I think about it, yeah, that's my last 400. So yeah, um, my friend recorded it, and I can hear in the background like, "Come on, finish already!" Because I'm like, I'm still running. Everybody's done. Um, um, People that were like above the stagger for the next heat, they're already like getting ready in their blocks so they can start running. That's how behind I was. It was that bad. So I remember that, and that was a very yeah. No, neither. I went to Corpus Christi for a track meet. I went unattached. Yeah, I went there. Like I said, it was a long time ago. I mean, this was like 2016. Yeah, 2016. That was the last time I ran a 400. Dang, that's almost 10 years ago. 9 years ago. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I had lagged out. Yeah, no, it's okay, man. I hate that. Like, don't call me. Whoa. Whoa. Well, that sucks. I lost train of thought. Well, that sucks. I lost train of thought. And I don't know if it even picked up at all. Nope. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I guess y'all back. Sorry. I had some technical difficulties. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, phone jank. I had people calling, asking the same questions over and over. And I told them what the. It don't matter. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. So yeah, back to that 400, and actually, uh, while you wait for a train. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you're waiting for a train. I'm keeping you entertained. So look how that worked out. But yeah, it's interesting. You know about Corpus Christi. Where are you from? Are you from Texas? Because a lot of people, when I say Corpus Christi, they don't know there's an actual college there. See, oh my God, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking about C. Yeah, England. You're from England, but how you know about Corpus Christi? You from England? Wow. You say you waiting on a train too. You grew up in H Town. Wow, and you said H Town, so I know that's for real. That's not you gotta be from here to say that. Well, I mean other people outsiders kinda say it too, but yeah, you kinda threw that out there. You grew up in H Town. Well, that's pretty cool. So you from England and you grew up in H Town? Did you come from England and go to H Town, or were you H Town and moved to England? Just asking out of curiosity. What's up? What y'all need?
Tablet?
Okay.
Headphones?
They're not in here.
Oh, come on, Manny.
All right. Oh, LBC. Long Beach, California? That's pretty dope. Yeah, meet some other people. England, California. Who else? Some people from Florida. There's another guy I was talking to yesterday. He was from Norway. Was it Norway? Yeah, it was Norway. It was Norway. But yeah. And then there's somebody I know from Pearland too. Is it Pearland or Sugarland? It's one of them. England to H Town, back to England, mate. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. You went from, hey, that's crazy. Well, so what brought you to H Town? Out of curiosity, I'm just asking. What brought you from? What made you leave England and come to Houston? Did you go to college? Did you go to U of H? Hola, amigo, ¿de dónde estás? Estoy bien, ¿y tú? Yeah, se hablo español también, pero es más o menos. Cali has the best, but life is expensive. Thinking about moving to North Carolina. Yeah. Well, I can't agree to all of that because I don't indulge in that kind of activity. But that's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, it is expensive. I remember I went to California. I went to San Diego in 2017, and I got regular unleaded gas. It was 5.98 a gallon. I was like, wow, $5.98 a gallon for regular in San Diego. So yeah, I know for a fact. That was in 2017. That's before this mad inflation that hit everybody. So I already know. And people from California selling a 1,400 square foot home for $500,000 and coming to Texas and buy a goddamn ranch with animals. So yeah, I understand Cali is expensive. But if you go to North Carolina, I'll say be cautious because there's nothing but tornadoes out there. So definitely get your house mounted, secure. I don't know, put bricks. I don't know. I'm not from there, but North Carolina, they definitely have tornadoes out the wazoo. Hablas muy bien. Me alegro. Saludos de Bolivia. Bolivia. Oh, you're from Bolivia. Well, hello from Bolivia. Yeah, soy de Texas. Soy de Texas. Well, Estados de Unida. Estados de Unidos. Pero lo siento. Yeah, I gotta take some time with it. You speak Spanish well. Nah, vato. You speak Spanish well. Oh, muchas gracias. Yeah, I try. Now, I was seeing a lass out there for a time. Spent a few years stateside. Oh, okay. You was out here for that strange. I see what it was. Dang, it had been good had you come out here. I mean, you crossed the ocean for that. Hey, let me stop. Let me stop. I don't mean me derogative. I'm just joking. I don't know. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. You know, you see somebody, it's nice. Long distance relationship and try to make it close because sometimes it'd be crazy. Like you meet somebody or you interact with somebody, it's like from a whole different area, and he's like, man, we can just be close. You make it happen. You know what I mean? Sometimes it work out, sometimes it don't. But I definitely understand that. I definitely had my fair share of somewhat long distance relationships. They were all still in Texas, but it was still Texas is a big state, so I mean you can drive 10 hours one way and still be in Texas. So that's how. Yeah, yeah. Y'all got some cool lingo. Yeah, yeah, we got some cool lingo. Yeah, that's lack of a better term. Yeah, we definitely do. Oh, last. Oh no, that's heck. He's from the UK. He's from England. That's not that's not stateside lingo. We don't say last. We say hen, shouty. Um oh my gosh. You from Long Beach, so yeah, they got some words too, but last ain't one of them. Some cool lingo, yeah, that is some cool lingo. Even like even here, like from nappy, like if you talk like some your hair is nappy here, nappy is like your hair is kinked up, but in England or on there over there, nappy is a diaper. So it's interesting, like how some of the words that we use mean something completely different, and over there or anywhere else. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah. I hope I didn't offend him. But I was like, hey, you went. But I'm just saying, man. I say it out loud. I don't mean it like that. Disrespectful, but wow. The boy crossed the ocean. You can't fly Spirit on that. Excuse me. I'm still got this cough, man. I didn't even run that hard. But it's just the fact that getting my body to move like that again is, yeah, it's definitely an eye opener. Cause I'm like, I'm not even running that fast or going that hard. I'm just moving my body, and that's just enough, clearly. But it still feels good overall. I think once I lose some more weight and actually start getting faster, I'll probably buy some more spikes. I already got a plenty good amount of spikes anyway, so I'll probably not. Oh yeah, yeah, I love it too. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what definitely what it is. Back up to scratch. There was a time. There was a time where I was telling my wife I went up the stairs. I was breathing hard. I wasn't carrying nothing. I just went up the stairs and I was just gassed. I was like, just breathing. Oh, as a matter of fact, one time, me and her we were laying together and she thought I was asleep, like snoring. But I was up. I was up watching TV with her. But she looked at me. She like, "You ain't sleep." I'm like, "No, why?" Because of the way I was breathing. So yeah, I definitely know I have some ways to go when it comes to getting my wind back up. I mean, sometimes when I'm talking now, I gotta stop and then let some air out and go again. But I'm getting there. But yeah, well, going back to Gala, I hope I said it right. Um, yeah, different accents. I love like Australian, England, Jamaican, like especially people from the islands. Oh my God, the islands. Me not tell you again, man. From the islands, man. I love that accent, and especially when they get upset and they got that patois language, that bomba clot. Yeah, I mean they go off the chain. People from New York got me tight, son. Know what I'm saying? Facts, B. Like when they be talking like that, that's crazy. Like, what you mean? I got you tight. I remember one of my roommates. He was from New York, and he came down here to Texas. And I called him. I said, "Hey, what's up, kinfolk?" He got upset. He like, "What you call me?" I said, "Kinfolk." He like, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's like kinship, like kinfolk, like cousin. Like, what's up, cuz? How you doing? Like that kind of stuff." And he was like, "Oh, man, you had me tight for a minute." I was like, "Had you tight?" We were. I mean, there was a culture shock. Like we were disconnected, but then we reconnected. Like, oh, I see what you're talking about. We have different accents and slangs and mannerisms. Yeah, it's off the chain. It's crazy. It was 236. Now 144. Now a good idea without stretch training. Oh yeah, yeah. In England, there's yeah. I also spoke English way before America came around. That's why you have so much cool slang and stuff. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, because England, I mean, they got old English. I mean, old English does exist. It's like it make it sound like they speaking fancy, like they have a word for every situation. And in America, or at least our English, one word is interchangeable. You know what I mean? So one word is interchangeable. Bad means good, and bad is bad. You know what I mean? um, that kind of situation. But in Old English, there's a word for almost every situation. It's not necessarily interchangeable, or there's nothing. There's maybe some similarities, but no, Old English is Old English. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of slang in it. There's a lot of slang in it. But yeah. Oh, back to you. What you talking about? You 6'1". Oh, you tall. I'm 5'9" on a good day. So yeah, you 6'1", 236, and now you're 144. Wow. Yeah, wow. I read it, but I read it, but I didn't absorb it. I didn't comprehend. Yeah, most definitely. Wow, that's a lot. Man, you string bean. Now, I ain't trying to talk bad about you. I'm just saying, because I'm just saying I was 149 and I was skinny, 149, and I'm shorter than you. So I know you itty bitty. That's a lot. I ain't gonna lie, that's amazing. Like you went from 236 to 144. That is amazing. But yeah, I'll say yeah, definitely you eat some more. You need to eat. I ain't trying to be funny, but you need to eat. You need to go to a food truck, get the greasiest taco they got. Two of them, and then eat it and go to sleep and let that oil sit in your veins for a bit so you can puff up or something. I'm just kidding, but I'm just saying like you definitely gotta eat a little bit more because like I said, I had lost some weight. I was like 149, 140 something. And I was a cross country weight, and I got down to like 130 maybe. Like I said, I'm shorter than you, and I know for a fact that's little. That's really little. But either way, it's still good that the fact that you're able to do that, because some people will say they try and they do all this and that and the other, but then they don't have no results. They just they're just doing this and not actually putting in the work. But the fact that you did it, so hey, regardless of what I'm saying, like you go out there and do what needs to be done. Oh yeah, yeah. Right what old English said. I'm calling you old English for now. Old English, yeah. Right what old English said. Yeah, from that strength training. Yeah, you're definitely gonna lose that because after a while, you are gonna start losing. Your body ain't gonna like. I don't want this fat no more. Let's look at this good healthy muscle, and this skeletal muscle too. Bon appetit. Yeah, it's gonna eat that up. I mean, I was up 240 and I lost 20 pounds. So I'm 20 pounds down. Like I said, I'm trying to keep going on down, trying to get back. I don't know if I want to get under 200 again. I feel like I should because the fact that I still want to run fast or just want to run comfortably. Because right now, the fact that I'm like still over 215 and trying to run is hard. It's really hard. Like my legs feel like cement blocks sometimes, especially when I'm tired. Yeah, just scared to get fat again. React sometimes sometimes it takes that and don't worry. I said don't worry too much about the time. The fact is that you done it. You're able to do it, and you done it. So that's important. I do understand the sentiment is like you did all this work to lose it, and lo and behold, you end up gaining it back, or worse, doubling it. It's just like, bro, like how, why, that is scary. But I can say just monitor yourself and just be honest and be consistent. You know what you should eat and what you should not eat. You know what you should do and what you shouldn't do. I mean, you know what to do to obviously lose it, so that shouldn't be too much of a concern. Especially when it's like, hey man, 10 pounds kind of just got up on me. You know what I mean? Like 10 pounds, like you should definitely stop and realize you going the wrong way. Especially how fast it is. If it's 10 pounds and it ain't muscle, because if you don't feel explosive, you don't feel alive, you just more sluggish than you been before that 10 pounds. That lets you know that 10 pounds ain't what. That's not the good 10 pounds you need. You know what I mean? Yeah, like a twig. Man, I look like, and since I got a big head, I look like when I was that little, I look like a lollipop. And I'm glad that my body kind of catch up with my head. But yeah, I definitely look like a straight up charmed blow pop. It was ridiculous. Or like the Jolly Ranchers, the ones that had the shapes too. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, weird head. That's why I grew hair, because this head is just awful. But yeah, definitely, like I said, man, you're doing good, bro. You're doing good. And I understand that you may like, man, I'm little now, I'm skinny. Just up your protein or up, and lift those weights. And also like walk. I wouldn't say necessarily go run and, do like a cardio bunny, go run like long miles. Go walk. And if you are running, maybe run on a track or like run like a short distance, like some hit exercises, like some little short sprints or some kind of drills. I promise you that works a lot better than just the regular cardio. Now I'm saying that is wrong, but sometimes that long distance cardio over and over and over, yeah, it's not gonna get you what you need. It's definitely not. Yeah. I look I look under 200. Well, I appreciate it. That let me know I don't look fat, but yeah, no, I'm definitely over 200. I am dense. Yeah, I still yeah, I'm still kind of big. It's just a shirt and my extra this is extra large because when I'm glad that I'm making changes because this extra large once before was like tight on me. It was snug. I look like a little sausage. Um, like a little busted hot link. A Pillsbury can. There you go. A busted Pillsbury can. Well, at least not with the extra larges. I know with my medium shirts, when I try to put them on, I definitely like a busted Pillsbury can. It was horrific, and I some of them I had to throw 'em away. Man, I miss hot links. Yeah, that's how my arms were sitting out the shirts. You miss hot links. That's crazy. That's so random. Hot links. They don't have hot links over there. I thought they would have like bratwurst or something like that over there in England. Or maybe I'm just ignorant to the geographical location. Like they don't have bratwurst or like even Polish, like Polanders, like even here in America, they be bringing them sausages, man. They got all different kinds of uh, hot links and things like that. But I don't know. That's interesting. When you miss hot links, I'm like, what? They don't sell that there. I find it interesting how certain foods that we have here they don't have over there, and vice versa. And some of the foods that y'all be having over there is like healthier, or sometimes the same products, like certain candies, or Fruit Loop, like cereal like Fruit Loops or all that kind of stuff. It'd be the same product, but the ingredients are different. Like the Fruit Loops over here on stateside, poison, cancerous. Y'all is healthier. Y'all even and there's certain candies, y'all have like a big, huge label sign that let you know this got some stuff in it you don't need to be eating. Meanwhile, ours got the same ingredients as base for paint, that you paint the walls, and they put that spray that same stuff on our Skittles, and we taste the rainbow. Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, exactly true. And I thought that was just like some hoax, that kind of stuff. But come to find out, like, no, that dead ass. Like, hey, y'all, we over here, we got some stuff to kill us. Yeah. Yeah, you love a Pop Tart, but man, you know what's in there? Mm-mm. I won't say don't love it too much, because that's one of the things too. That's the one in their defense. They be like, oh, well, it's not that. It's all about moderation and all that kind of stuff. But it's like y'all keep feeding this junk, this crap, and it's like it's not moderation when almost every product is unhealthy. That's not moderation. Like from your wheat bread to the Pop Tarts to certain meats, certain drinks. Almost everything got all this stuff. So how is it moderation? You know what I mean? It can't be moderation. Moderation is like if that one Pop Tart is effed up. That's moderation. It can't. It's not moderation. Like if your waffles got some additives, your breakfast sausage got additives, those chicken eggs that you make got additives. That's not moderation. It's not. You know. So that's my take on it. But then, just get the organ and like they sell us fruit, right? We have fruit, and then there's apples, and then there's organic apples. I'm like, shouldn't it be organic regardless? I mean, shouldn't they both be organic? Why? What's the difference? Oh, one got all these millions of pesticides. This one only have 100 pesticides. Oh, it still got pesticides. Okay, cool. Um, yeah. So yeah, it's just like, man, get to the point where we just got a homestead. We start learning how to farm again. Back then, like people farmed and moved to the city. You know, but now people are in the city and trying to move back to start farming because this is crazy. So crazy. But I don't know, that's my thing. I ain't gonna lie. I was not supposed to be on here this long today. I appreciate talking to y'all, all seriousness. All serious, I do appreciate talking to y'all. Yeah. And what's today? Friday? I'll be back on Tuesday. So if you guys like, subscribe, follow me up, and go from there. But yeah. In Team Cuisine, you have a lot of us beat hands down. Yeah. Um, what up, Chitlin Loaf? Oh my gosh. That's weird. Yeah, we definitely do because there's so much diversity here. We got everybody from the world, you know what I mean? And they always bring in something, some different kind of cuisine. And there's some times where cuisines actually mix, you know, which is fantastic. That brings a whole different type of ball game when it comes to food. Like you can have like Tex-Mex. That's a prime example right there. You have Mexican cuisine, you have Texas style kind of dishes, right? And then they kind of come together. Tex-Mex is like that's one of the things too. Um, there's mixtures of New Orleans, like Louisiana food, the bistros and kind of stuff, and we kind of mix it up here and there. So yeah, it's you right. When it comes to the cuisine, yeah, we definitely switch it up. But yeah, like I said, um, I gotta get out of here. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate talking to y'all, and y'all be blessed. And I will see y'all Tuesday or sometime this weekend. But yeah, hopefully y'all come back. I'll talk to y'all again, and y'all be good. All right, toodaloo.